What's going on, guys? It's me, Nikhil, aka Nixter, back with another Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to be discussing about Beast Gohan and when he's expected to drop in the game, the banners when it's expected to drop. So if you take a look at the news, or if you log into the game, you will see that they have put a teaser for his Dokkan event, which is coming out soon. But everybody is like wondering when is he actually gonna drop. So what I'm gonna give my two bits about when he's actually gonna drop and when I'm actually expecting him to drop, which I'm pretty sure is gonna be very accurate. Mainly because if you guys have ever noticed this pattern in Dokkan where they will put out news like this saying new stage coming soon, etc., or new Dokkan event coming soon. So usually once they do that, 2 days later is when they usually drop that content or the banner. So I'm pretty sure in like 2 days, Beast Gohan is going to drop in global for us for the ninth anniversary. Another reason which I can strengthen my argument with is if you take a look at the banners here, it says 30 hours left. So usually as soon as the banners end, this countdown ends, the very next minute is when the next banner drops. And so basically what's going to happen is in 30 hours, as the time of this video is recorded, um, these banners are gonna revert back. As in, they're gonna go back to their normal. Like, if you want to perform a multi summon here, you have to spend 50 stones. So you're gonna revert back to that. These two banners, and yeah. So if you guys have not completed the step up and are looking to do so, you have 30 hours to do it. After that, it's gonna go to 50 stones per multi. So yeah, I have about 528 stones saved here. Um, I should have had 1,000 plus, but my summoning addiction got in the way, and I did pull one copy each, and I wanted an extra copy of Gojira, and I ended up summoning. I didn't get him though, but a character which I had zero copies of before the start of this anniversary, I have him at 90% thanks to that. I'm not really too happy about it because Metal Cooler sucks. He's not good at all. So yeah, I wish I would have gone back in time and hit myself and be like, no one summon. And I just get this trash. But it is what it is. I'm kind of glad we've saved up enough for one full rotation on the Beast banner. So yeah, let's take a look at Beast. So let's take a look at Beast here, who's going to be coming on Friday, 11:30 a.m. for me, IST, Indian Standard Time. He's going to drop on Friday, 11:30 a.m. So yeah, I will be doing summons. So please do check out my stream when I go live. I'm going to be doing summons for Beast. Hopefully, I'm lucky enough to pull him. So I really just want one copy of him, and I'm happy with that. I'm gonna be putting my 77 multi into his banner anyway. So yeah, I'll be posting that on YouTube as well. So do check that out when it comes out, and I'll be streaming it live. So please do join me. So yeah, and if you guys haven't done it yet, please do like this video, and if you're new, please do subscribe. I'm looking to get to 1K followers by the end of this year, so hopefully that happens. So let's go ahead and take a look at Beast Gohan here, who's finally coming to global. So his leader skill is Superhero, Bond of Master and Disciple, Miraculous Awakening, Key 3 and 170% to stats. And he gives an additional 30% to stats for characters who are in the Interested Will or Movie Hero category. It's a pretty good leader skill. I sure it's the best leader skill on global at this point because it involves every unit. Basically, all the best units in the game right now is under his leader skill. So it's a pretty good leader skill. Let's take a look at his passive skill. So he has an entrance animation where he gives himself 8 key and a chance to crit and damage reduction of 40% for the first 5 turns upon his entry. He then has 3 key and gives himself 250% to his stats, and he unconditionally guards. So that's pretty good. He has an additional 50% attack when attacking, and if key is 24. So if you have 24 key, he gets an additional buff of 50% when you do your super. Then he performs a critical hit and additional defense of 80% when receiving an attack, and if key is 24. So again, if your key is 24, he gets 50% attack, 80% defense, and additional 20% chance to critical hit. And he gets an additional 20% damage reduction. So he's up to 60% damage reduction. And he gets an extra key per key sphere obtained, type key sphere obtained. He launches an additional super and like he just launches an additional super attack and gives all allies 3 key within the same turn after receiving an attack. So if he gets hit first, usually he goes in slot 1 anyway. So he's gonna give all allies key 3, the same power awakening Tech Piccolo's mechanic where he gives all allies key upon getting hit. He has the same mechanic here. That's really useful. So he gets he does that, and he gets an additional attack and a chance to crit when with each attack received. So and he gets key for that as well. So this will come into play when you use his active skill, where you draw all the attacks to yourself and you put them in slot 3. If the boss attacks a lot during the turn, it's gonna come straight at him, and he's gonna tank it obviously because his active skill is really strong, and he's gonna dish out ungodly amounts of damage on the boss. So that's gonna be pretty fun to try out in the game once he comes out. And he gets an additional chance to perform a crit 20% and gets up to an additional 20% damage reduction. So he's up to 80% damage reduction, and he gives all allies an extra 2 key starting from the character's next attacking turn after the character attacks 5 or more times in battle or receives an attack 8 or more times in battle. So essentially, if he attacks 5 times or gets hit 8 times, he gets this additional 20% damage reduction, and he gives all allies extra 2 key. So that's a pretty strong passive there. And looking at his passive skill, I'm really leaning towards additional. Dodge does nothing for this guy. Crit does nothing for him. He has built-in crit, and you don't really need to dodge because like you can why dodge when you can tank everything. So you don't really need dodge for this guy. Raw attack and raw defense equips will be really good for him. Raw attack especially. Defense, if you want his tankiness to go higher, you can use that. But primarily, you would want to give him additional and raw attack equips. So yep. Next, we have his active skill, Gohan's Confidence. So it can be activated from the turn. Basically, once you get hit, the very next turn you can get it activated. He gives himself 24 key and 158 defense. So all attacks by the boss, it's a team protector ability where same like Goji does, where all the attacks will be directed to Beast, and he gets this additional defense and combine that with his 80% damage reduction. I don't think any boss in the game will be able to even touch him. So, and on top of that, all the attacks become critical hits. Remember when I told you should put him in slot 3? Yeah, imagine all those attacks. He gets buffed. His attack is gonna get buffed, and like it's gonna crit, and it's gonna be nasty, guys. The damage he's gonna be doing is nasty. Let's take a look at his links here. He has all in the family, Saiyan Warrior Race, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. A really good Saiyan link set. You're gonna easily be having like 4 to 5 links of his active every turn because he synergizes well with all his team basically. So yeah, his categories are superheroes, Bond of Master and Disciple, Miraculous Awakening, Entrusted Will, Movie Hero, Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Gogo Family, Siblings Bond, Exploding Rage, Connected Hope, Battle of Fate, born to parent in childhood, but fighters. He's a buff to all of these categories because he is not restricted to having any conditions in his passive here. So you can pretty much run him on all of these teams, and basically all these teams have a buff because of Beast Gohan. That's what makes him really valuable. Next, let's take a look at his super attack effect. So he greatly raises his attack. So he stacks attack and then he raises his defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. His 18 key, he greatly raises attack again, um, raises defense for 4 turns, causes he stacks attack, raises 30. That's 100% stack, 30% stack here, and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. And if you have a Piccolo while doing his 18 key, he raises all the allies' chance to crit by 20%. He gives all allies a chance to crit by 20%, and he attack breaks. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's pretty much all about Beast Gohan here. He's he's an uber busted character. That's all I can say. Everyone's waiting for him, so we just have to wait another 30 hours. So I hope you guys are excited to summon for Beast Gohan. I will be going live on my stream and I'll be posting my summons here on YouTube as well. So do check that out. And if you're new, please do subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1K followers. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next one.